Hello, this is a brief introduction to the process used to become a certified member of the Association for Learning Technology. ALT is the primary professional body for people who use learning technology to support learning and teaching in further and higher education. First of all, let's look at the portfolio structure. Now, there are 5 different areas or topics that applicants need to consider, and some of these have subsections. And for each of these, they need to provide a description of how they've worked in these areas or their understanding of it, to provide some evidence to back that up, and crucially, to reflect on their own practice and how things went and how they might improve in the future and so on. This is an area that's often lacking from people's first drafts, and first-time applicants often needs reminding to put more reflection into their portfolios. There's plenty of guidance available from ALT on how to complete the portfolio, so here's the guidance for one particular area, and there are also workshops and webinars that people can tune into. There are opportunities to look at completed portfolios, and very often completion is held in small groups. So for example, at the moment I'm working with several colleagues who are working towards CMALT, and I'm providing them with sort of formative feedback on their portfolios as they develop. In terms of formats, in the olden days people often used to submit some sort of document, either a Word file or a PDF, and that's still perfectly acceptable. But because of the area that we work in, many people now choose to submit an online portfolio, such as the one that you can see on the right here. This is a WordPress site. The advantage is that a lot of the work that we do often needs links to online resources that we've created and so on and so forth, and we want to include media like videos. So let's look at the application process. Well, first of all, you need to develop your portfolio, and this often takes much longer than people think. So we recommend that people start developing their portfolio before they register and the clock starts ticking. You then have around about 6 months in order to submit your portfolio. At the point of registration, you need to pay the fee, which is £150 annually, or £63 for people who are unemployed or retired and so on. And then ALT will get in contact with a lead reviewer and a second reviewer and ask them if they're able to review this particular portfolio. And these reviewers, they're just ordinary members of CMALT, so it is a peer review process. The lead reviewer usually has more experience, and one of the roles is to guide the new reviewer to build their skills at providing effective feedback. So we look at the portfolio, we have a template that helps us fill in our assessment, and each area is rated as either strong, adequate, or needs improvement. And then we kind of look at the overall pattern and decide whether the applicant has succeeded or they need to go away and redraft and resubmit. So they do get a chance to resubmit, and as I say, very many first-time applicants do so because they have too little reflection in their portfolios. One of the key issues, of course, is providing detailed feedback as part of that process to help them improve. And again, I very often find that novice reviewers don't provide sufficiently detailed feedback, and part of my role as lead reviewer is to model good practice for them. I have to say it works really well. On average, I review perhaps 3 portfolios a year. It's always really interesting to see what people are doing and to provide them with feedback. Almost everybody passes on their second attempt, and I have come across some absolutely stunning portfolios where they've really helped me to learn as well. Okay, thank you.